It's Good Friday. Jen Bush Hager is filming it for Kathy Lee. And it's been quite a whirlwind year for TV and Broadway superstar Matthew Morrison.
Not only did he marry his longtime girlfriend last year, but just this past spring, he wrapped up 6 seasons as Glee Club director Will Shue, one of my favorites, on the hit show Glee.
Well, since then, audiences have been enjoying his powerful singing voice on The Great White Way in Finding Neverland. Hi.
How
are you?
I'm average. How are you?
You're not average.
No, I got to give myself room to grow, you know?
Okay.
Well, we're going to begin with the breaking news announcement. It's not often that we break news on our program, but every now and then we do. Okay, we just learned that Kelsey Grammer will be returning to Finding Neverland earlier than expected, and you two will overlap for a bit. You'll be on the show together.
Yay, that's good news for me.
You didn't know it either?
I didn't know it either. All right.
Have you ever worked with Kelsey?
I have. Well, you know, he started the show, Finding Neverland, with me, and he left in June, so we did it for like 3 months. So it's kind of great for me because it's like a good bookend for me. Like I started the show with him, and I'll end it with him.
You are sprinting through, by the way. You're in the holidays. You're doing this show. It's like you're like one of the hardest working men in showbiz because doing Broadway is more difficult than probably anything,
It is tough. I highly doubt I'm one of those. No, I mean Broadway's great, but you know you go to work 3 hours a night.
Yeah.
You know, but there is a lot of preparation for that night's performance, resting your voice and everything. But this show definitely takes a toll on me, my body.
And we also heard that there's also, after the show, you need to take time for yourself. Do you really take ice baths?
I do.
Because it's
like
so
3
much
days
physical.
a week. Yeah, I never leave the stage pretty much in this show, and I'm just kind of like going. I'm being dropped 6 feet from the air. I'm jumping. I feel like an NFL running back sometimes, just going everywhere on that stage. But it's been a journey.
A lot of us miss Glee. Do you have time to miss Glee, given your schedule? No. You've moved on.
No, but I think Glee's one of those things I'll miss. I'll like be like nostalgic about in 10 years.
Yeah.
But it's still. I can't believe I just finished it this year. February. So I was looking back in the year. I was like, oh, it's still doing Glee this year.
Is that one of the things you're most proud of? We also read that you talk about your wife in such a loving, wonderful way.
Can we read your quote?
Yes,
because every girl wants
tell me what I said.
Every girl wants their husband to say this. I feel more in love with her than I ever have been. I mean,
do you remember saying that?
No.
He was
I was misquoted on that. I'm sorry.
Look at her. Oh my gosh.
She's an amazing. I mean, she's a beautiful person, but on the inside, she's from Hawaii. She's got that, we call it the aloha spirit.
Yeah.
She's just glowing, all the time.
That is so sweet. Do you guys want kids? Because you've talked about
we
that
do,
a little bit.
yeah.
You're
absolutely.
an only child, is that right?
I am an only child, yeah. We do want kids. We actually were going to start kind of soon, but then we had our 5-year-old niece stay with us for a week. We're like, I think we're going to push it back just a little bit.
You know what? I have a good idea. Why don't you take my 3-month-old and see how you feel?
Yeah, you would know.
Matthew, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. You can catch Matthew in Finding Neverland on Broadway through January the 24th.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.